Morning, Mary R. Good morning, Thelma. How you guys doing? We are gearing up here to do some more of my favorite 49 and Market. And just kind of getting laid out on the table and making sure I got everything within an arm's reach, making sure I have blue bottles that work and all that good stuff. Oh, let's see. Hi. May seem a little tired this morning. If I do, it's because I am. I went in and had that MRI yesterday, and that should have been a simple procedure, and was the procedure itself. I mean, there's not a lot I have to do but lay there. But the getting onto the MRI machine and getting off the MRI machine was one of the most physically taxing things I ever remember doing. It was totally exhausting. And I still haven't caught up from that. But we're going to have fun anyway. We're going to do some good stuff today. So I think we will start by showing you what materials we have available to work with. I have so much here that I'm probably going to just set some of it off to the side right away because there's no reason why I have to have everything out. There's no way we're going to touch everything. Bryce, Kim.
Oh, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay, so let's just take a look at some of what I have set out here. There's Glenn. Hi, Glenn. Welcome, friend. So I have some European A6 cards. I love those because when using these 49 and Market papers, you can actually get 2 cards out of each one of them using the European A6. But I thought we might want some larger cards today too. I think we did all smaller ones. That's the batch we did last time. And here, Teddy down here fluffing up his bed. Irene, good to see you, my friend. So I have some 5x7 cards. I have a few squares here. I thought those might be fun for some of these designs. So I got a plethora of cards available. Let's take a look at some of the different elements that I have set out here. And there's a few I'm probably just going to put away to begin with. I have so much ephemera and related stuff here. I don't know that I'm going to keep this one out, but this is the Vintage Artistry Spice Ephemera bits. And it just has so many. You got to bring that camera up a little, please. Like I'm reaching out across the table. There we go. There we go. It just has so many elements in it. There are some really good ones. We may end up using this, but at this point I'm going to set it in. Set this one aside for now. We have washi tape, and I have these are the solid rolls of washi tape. There's one that's about, I'm going to say, 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide. There's one that's about 1 inch wide and one that's a 1/2 inch. We might use it, but I've got some other washi tape bits I want to use here. I'm going to use the 6x8 collection for sure. And I'm going to use these mixed leaves and wildflowers for sure. Look at these. These are just amazing. Now in this set, I do not have the acetate, but these are some things that I'll be using in place of where I used acetate on some of the others. So this will be fun. And then we have this laser spice cut elements. My goodness, there's just so many things. Again, I have this spice cluster set. It's got all kinds of fun little embellishments and all kinds of push outs and ribbons and buttons, and I'm going to set that aside for right now just because I have so many things. I actually brought my peach acetate back out because, of course, as you can see, the peach is going to look great with this set. I already have that out. I probably will keep out maybe, let's see. I don't know whether I'm going to use the Artoptions Spice Colored Foundations pack or whether I'll end up using the larger designs. I think I'll start with the color pack. Say hi to Lauren. She's in the classroom today.
Hello, people.
And there's Catherine from France. Say hello to Catherine from France.
Hello, Catherine.
Can you say it in French?
Bonjour. Oh my God.
All these years of French classes. You gotta get at least that from it. Huh?
It's been years.
Yes, it has. Okay, so we looked at those. We have these large rub-ons. I don't have the smaller rub-ons, but I have these larger rub-ons. And I'm going to make it my challenge to fit some of these larger rub-ons onto my cards because I think they can be cut down, cut back, and used on larger cards and be beautiful. So I got the foundations packs, the rub-ons, these 3 packs of push-outs. I have these fun little bubbles. I have chipboard, chipboard words, and chipboard pieces. So many things. Oh my gosh. The washi tapes I told you about, these are the cut washi tapes we looked at in What's New Wednesday. And these are fun because even though it's washi tape, these are cut up already into smaller pieces for us. So we can peel these right off. I'm not sure about how to get through the packaging. That's going to take me a minute to figure out. But we have some fun and beautiful washi tape pieces that we'll be using. So that's going to be fun. I want to be sure and use those because they're different to me. So let's get going. Let's start something by George. I think we'll start with a small card. Catherine says, bonjour, lovely Lauren. Let's see. I don't know where I want to start. I think I just have to pick one and start. I could take all day picking out just what to work on. Wow. So many fun choices. So many fun choices in here. Okay. Come on, Deborah. Let's work together. Huh? What?
Close your eyes and point.
Close my eyes and point. Okay. So I'm going to choose kind of a muted card to start with. I think I want to get into these leaves. I think that looks fun. So as you can see, the cardstock is just about the same size as my European A6 card. The European A6 cards are 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. So if I leave a border around my card, I can actually get 2 from one. So I'm going to cut down my card a little bit. This might be fun to have a bright background on too. Let's put a bright background out of here. It's a bright orange. I think we'll use that. So I'm going to cover my card in the bright orange, and I'm going to cut my layer, my card layer. Catherine says, hello, Monsieur Bryce.
Bonjour.
Okay. You guys have probably noticed I haven't been using Facebook really at all lately either. I had just so many fake messages from Facebook that I got weary with messing with it. I don't know about if you guys ever find that, but just 2 or 3 times where people's accounts have been compromised and then they jump in and fish around for information and try to sell you something or just tell us about your box, Thelma. I'd love to hear about what you've been up to. Oh, okay. Cover my card. I'm doing what I always do. Put a few pieces of tape down on my card, one on each side, one in the middle, and lay my cardstock right on top of it and then cut off the extra. It's a very quick and easy way to layer your card. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this piece of neutral cardstock down to be 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, which will leave a 1/4 of an inch border all the way around. So we can see that beautiful orange. That's pretty. And then I said I want to jump right in and use some of these beautiful leaves from this pack. Now, you might find if you go to buy these that these are temporarily out of stock. But I did look and they do still have some packs at the distributor. So I have more of these coming and more of these wildflower sets coming, as well as a few more extra pieces here and there from the collection. But don't despair if these are sold out because they will be back in just a week or two. The die cutting from 49 and Market is just really quite good, guys. Look at this. This beautiful, delicate piece. I love it. Love it. I'll go ahead and glue this down. Love the colors in this set. Aren't they amazing? I just got one of these glue bottles working and I think I grabbed the one I didn't work on yet. There, it's working. This is a set that will be just so pretty with so many different kinds of embellishments on it. Ribbons and all these colors would be beautiful.
Hi, Sharma.
Hi, Sharma. I kept out from What's New Wednesday some of my little bird stickers and butterflies and flowers, thinking that would be a pretty combination with some of this. Ooh, look at that. That's just beautiful. Huh?
Catherine's.
Oh. They are pretty, aren't they?
No,
Just
she says
beautiful.
She's going to stop speaking in French soon, and we'll say, "Hello, Bonnie friends."
Well, I will look forward to hearing that. Let's see. I think I'm going to go to my chipboard pieces. Boy, I love that. I'm tempted to set it up on foam squares, although I don't know if I will because these stems are very fragile. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down. But even though the stems are fragile, see how that piece is holding together? They do an excellent job with their die cutting. I'd say they're right up there with Hunky Dory in terms of the quality of the die cutting that this company does. Maybe even, dare I say, better. I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with Hunky Dory's. It's kind of one of the things I've always said. Their foiling and their die cutting is kind of what they're known for. But not to mention their gorgeous artwork. Look at that. These leaves are so pretty. They have printed words
Sweet.
kind of in the very background and beautiful colors layered up. Lauren just built a cute little house. Let's show it. She wanted to come up with a pattern for her gingerbread houses. And she was just over there working along, and she couldn't find a gingerbread house pattern that she liked, so she's designing her own. That's going to be really sweet.
Making a village.
Oh, you're making a gingerbread village?
Yes.
Wow, that's ambitious.
Oh, you know me.
Lauren's never intimidated by taking on big projects. All these pretty chipboard pieces. I think that's just a little big for this one. I like it though, spicy. Sweetest ever is nice. All together in the leaves, happy days. We have some fun little hearts here. It's a good day. Oh, I like that one. That actually looks really nice. Now I think I want a little embellishment of some sort. Catherine says you're her hero for taking on these big projects, Lauren.
We'll see if I ever actually finish it.
She says she'll see if she ever actually finishes. That will tell the tale.
Irene wants to see Glenn in a kilt on a combine.
Uh-huh. I think Catherine's supposed to try and help him find a kilt. And she's over there. This is going to be a really simple card, but I like it. I think I like it a lot, actually. Let's just go with that. A kilt on a combine. Now, that might be revealing. More revealing than we want to see. Or some would probably say, tell me to speak for myself. But
Dear, going X-rated again.
Isn't that pretty? Look, it's just so simple. Isn't it pretty?
It is. That actually turned out great.
You know me, I have to start easy. I have to ease into these things. Ease into my morning. You guys are halfway through your day. I'm just starting mine. Let's see. Let's do another one of those, and this time I want to do it in in landscape instead of portrait. And let's see what we can find. I have another piece here. This is actually big enough to cover my background if I wanted to use this as a background piece, because I cut my other one to 3 7/8. I'll just go ahead and cover this card with this one. Oh, a light watercolor wash would be beautiful. Kilts and cowboy boots, Thelma says.
Okay. Over yours, Glenn.
You guys crack me up. What a picture, Irene says. What a picture. Okay, cover that on our card. Trim off the little bit of extra here. Let's see, I wanted to do landscape this time. So let's, oh wow, this is a long piece. I didn't realize how big it is. I can clip it if I need to. But, wow. Wow. That's pretty. Irene says Glenn's being awfully quiet for someone who's being discussed so much here.
I know. I've already slipped out for harvesting.
Well, we never know what may come. There's that spicy word again. I like that. It's better on this one. What else do I want here? These little birdie stickers are such a good value. I want to go once again with another butterfly. I think I'll try and put a flower at the top of spicy. Maybe not. I don't know that that goes as well. Let's take that back off. Maybe a little too involved a flower. And let's see what else we have. Those hearts might be fun. I mean, a couple of those hearts could be fun. Not sure those hearts are perfect though, because they're kind of a different color palette than my other elements here. Let's see what else I have. Oh. Okay. I think maybe I want a postage stamp. Let's try that. Elsie wrote to me and told me she had had quite a bit of company lately, which is why she hadn't been around as much, which we certainly understand. Not that one. I have all kinds of fun stamps here. I want one in this, in a rosy color though. They pull right off like stamps off a roll. Oh, I like that. I like that. I think we're going with that, guys. Whoops. Okay. Go ahead and glue this down. Just going to have all kinds of assignments for you while you're in Scotland, Catherine. That just sounds like such a fun time. I'm looking forward to living that with you by your stories. So get prepared, because we're going to need stories. Lots of stories. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Scotland's one of the places on my list of places I would like to go.
Glenda's reminding them that the cutoff for the Christmas list is Wednesday.
Yes, I only have 5 names left. I'm waiting to see if I hear from Roberta. If I don't hear from her, I may leave her on so that you guys can send her greetings. And I think we'll just, if I don't hear from her, I'll just leave her on and we'll see. You know, I wouldn't expect to be getting cards at this point from Roberta, but maybe. And let's see. And a couple other folks, Pam Hatch, who is intermittent with us. She works a lot. She's a nurse and she works a lot. We haven't heard as much from Pam lately, so she hasn't answered my question yet, but she's not ignoring us. She's just a very busy lady. Catherine says she'll tell us everything. Okay. Okay, how about a little spicy?
Fun.
Yeah, let's make a card that's maybe a little bit bigger. Take us a whole sheet to cover our card. Let's make a 5x7.
Mary says she's talked to her and said she can tell she wants a printout of the list and the labels for her when you finish the
Okay.
list. So I was like, she's gonna stay.
Okay. Thank you for the update, Mary. And there's only a couple other people that I haven't heard from. And what I may do if I haven't heard from them, I'll try and call, but if I don't get through, I may leave them on the list and show them as unconfirmed. So if you have to make a choice, you know, and send cards to some and maybe not to others, then you could always choose one of the unconfirmed. Does that make sense? I don't want to be cruel about it, but I mean, sometimes we just have to make choices in how we use our time. And I think the list is down to 20. So, okay, let's see. Let's see what we want for paper on this one. I love that. That's beautiful. That'd be a nice background. Okay. Oh, that's pretty too. I think I'll go with this one. It's really beautiful. I actually really like this one too. Okay. Start layering with these larger cards. I'll have a lot less in the pack, but then you know that. But that would be pretty to layer with that and that. So I think I will. Kim Greenwood, I did not get your confirmation, although it may be sitting there in my in basket. I haven't seen it for a day or two, so I will acknowledge if that's a yes, I'm in, then I'm thrilled. This takes us down to maybe 3 people left we haven't heard from. So excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Ooh, that's pretty. And as usual, we just put our cardstock on top with a few pieces of tape and cut around the back. I think we'll try a little more layering on this one. Feeling adventurous. Huh. You sent me 3 emails, but you must be doing it wrong. It's info, I-N-F-O, at simply, S-I-M-P-L-Y, special, S-P-E-C-I-A-L, crafts, C-R-A-F-T-S, just like our website.
Just right on the screen.
Huh?
Right on the screen.
Oh, did you put it on there?
No. Info Simply Special Crafts.
Oh, sure is right there under my hands. Oops. Okay, this card is 5 by 7, so I'm going to cut my layering. It used to be 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Sorry if your message wasn't coming through, Kim. I know that can be frustrating. But we got it now. We are on it. Ooh, you know what might be fun with this? I don't really think these leaves are these leaves are very directional. I think they could be used any direction I want to go. I like that, Kim. Yeah, it's my typing, as you see in the newsletter. It's not as good as it used to be. It was never great. But certainly not as good as it used to be. What do I have here? That could be fun. Wildflowers on there. Also have these beautiful rub-ons. Let's see what we have in the rub-ons that maybe we want to use. Ooh, I like that one. Okay. Ooh. This has the same kind of leaves on it even. Oh, I like that one. I'm going to use this one right here. The 12 by 12 rub-ons. Okay, I like that little orange splotch up there in the corner. I have to keep that. Peel off my backer. I hope this isn't too... It's not going to disappear too much. What do you guys think? Is this just disappearing too much? It almost looks like it to me.
Let's see, it's separate.
Huh?
Separate.
I can't hear you.
Take it off so we can see it. Oh, did you already stick it?
Well, it's not stuck permanently. I haven't rubbed anything. That too, it kind of really blends in, doesn't it? Although it's kind of pretty too. What do you guys think?
I like it.
No, I like it, Irene says.
Me too.
Bryce says he likes it. Okay. We'll leave it. Thank you for your feedback. Thelma says she likes it. I'm not sure if you're saying you like it or it blends in too much, Thelma. Yes. But it's going down. Going on there. And I'm really pleased with these rub-ons from 49 and Market. They are very nice quality. Tend to stick really well. I shouldn't ask you questions that are answerable with yes or no, because then I don't know what the answer is that you're giving me. So I'll try harder to say with it on or off. See if I can do better at that.
That can be a yes or no.
It does blend in, though. I agree with you, but I think it depends on what we do from here. What I might have wanted to do was put like a ribbon or something across the back. Catherine says, if it's good with Bryce, it's good with me. It does have some deep flowers on it too, so it's got kind of an interesting contrast there in the center. Let's see how we're doing. Number of pieces to go down. Oh, that looks good. See a couple little dots that didn't go, so go back and hit those. So that's down. And I like the autumn on there. That might be nice. It was a deeper color. Let's see what else we have. Don't panic, guys. I'm not committed to doing it. Just curious. thinking that since my card is largely neutral, a brighter butterfly out of this acetate pack might be good.
Most likely Teddy will get to see Bob.
We'll probably go today, won't we?
Probably this evening if we go.
Yeah.
I've got the cars in.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I like that. I like the way that looks. And remember, well, our Cosmic Shimmer glue is good with all kinds of things. It is not great on acetate because there's nothing really for the glue to hang on to. It's not porous enough. So what I prefer to do with acetate is just to use a little strip of my double stick tape. Okay. I think I like 3 of those there. That autumn could have been a, whoops. I could have toned that autumn down a little bit with maybe some ink and had that perhaps look just a little bit more blended, but it's still pretty. I like this card, guys. I think it's pretty. A tea stain would have been nice on that. If I have one out. See what color this is. I may mess up the whole card right here. You never know. See what color that is. Taking with ink pads off my desk and adding a little color to tone down that white just a little. Oh, I like that. That's better, isn't it? Look there now, honey. That's much better. Take the bright white off. That's much better. Okay. Let's make something else. I think I'm inclined to do a pumpkin. How about a pumpkin?
Why not?
Why not a pumpkin? Why not, after all? I got some great pumpkins in here. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Oh, I want to hear that in Scottish. I know there's some more pumpkins here. Where's all the pumpkins hiding? I have lots of pumpkins. I do have this one. I know I had some pumpkins going the other direction, I thought too. This might also be good, but it might be dark for it. Oh, there, right on the bottom. Okay, I got some choices for pumpkins. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Another 5x7 out here. Oh, that's a pearlescent card. It's not really what I wanted. Yes. Let's see what we think about using one of these big pumpkins. These rub-ons are big, guys, but they're not unduly large. If you use a 5x7 card. Oh, I like that. I like that. I need big. Oh, look at that. Pumpkins. I love this Spice Collection. They're just wild colors together, but they just look so beautiful. Oops, I can't go the other way with that one. Let me try this one. It's not going to be quite that tall. And I believe that where I put this rub-on down, it will cover the pumpkins behind it. So I think that would be okay. Let's try that. And if we like that, I'll use the other pumpkins on this piece. These are still on special this week, and the like I said, there's a few pieces sold out, but they're on the way back in. I will offer them again at the sale price when they come in, or just leave the sale price up till they're in. I don't know, one or the other. Just loving these 49 and Market selections, though. They've been such great fun to work with. I just love having all these choices. Oh my gosh. So many choices. Had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well.
What are you talking about?
Lauren's over there saying, Mother, what are you talking about?
Do we need to be concerned?
No, Thelma just put up Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater. So I had to say the rest of the rhyme.
There may be a reason why the rest of the rhyme isn't regularly spoken.
Yeah, Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Well, you know, ultimately you're responsible for this, Lauren, because I learned all these rhymes when you were a baby. And now they're stuck in the menagerie of things that wander around in my head. So, there, child. I'm a little curious about how this layers over the top of the other pumpkins. I think it'll layer nicely. And I think it will be kind of opaque over the background image, but I'm not certain. So this is a little bit of an experiment here. I'm doing a class in pumpkins tomorrow in class. What is that rhyme? It's called Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater. Oh. Didn't turn off the ringer. One of my favorite customers I haven't heard from for a while. So I will look forward to calling her back. Merlin is up in her 90s. I don't think she'd mind me saying that. And she's teaching classes to her folks at her retirement community. I just love her. She's great fun. So enthusiastic. Oh, that looks good. It does kind of fuzz just a little at the bottom with the others, but I think it looks good. I have the same thing going with the bright white here, but I do think the bright white's okay on this background. Unless you guys think I should ink it. If you think I should ink it, tell me and I'll do it. Some of these pieces would just be too big for an A6 card, but they work great on a 5x7. And then I have some square cards here too if we want to use those. Pumpkins. Now we need a little accent piece here and there. But that would have been pretty if this was on this background. Oh, and that'd be beautiful. I actually rather like that. You guys might think it looks too busy, but let me put a couple of them on there and then we'll see what you think. I wanted to try a little extra layering this time. And let me see. I believe we have some white or off-white butterflies here. Doesn't that look pretty together? Almost tempts me to grab an A5 card. I never make one that big, but I love the way those look together. Ink it. Mary says, ink it, Deb. Sorry, Marilyn. Vernon. I didn't turn off the ringer. Okay. Good night, Catherine. No idea what spell checker is trying to say. Oh, I've experienced it so many times. Oh, I like that with the extra bit of layering on it. And Mary says ink it, so let's get our blender. Whatever I've done with it. There it is. Just a little ink on there. Just get a little color so it's not stark white. There's little hints of green on there. One of those great big A5 cards here. Oh, come on. Got a whole bunch of A5 cards here. I think I cut most of them down. Okay. I love pumpkin seeds, Thelma. Love them. Won't do quite an A5, but it'll still work in an A5 envelope. Or I could layer it. Actually, that would look great. I'm gonna have to take the back off my card. Something you'll seldom see me do, guys. You'll see me do this anytime I make my card backwards, but you will seldom see me make a great big card. But this just looks so good together, I have to do it. I have to. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Teddy's getting all snuggled up with his dad now. He laid in his bed for a while and said, okay, that's enough of that stuff. Get me up there in your lap. This would be a good invitation, too, if we end up doing Thanksgiving. I don't know. Be a good invitation to send to family. Let's see. Let's see, that's an A4 card, which means that it is 5 7/8 inch wide. So this needs to be 5 and 5/8 inches wide.
What size is an A5?
A5 is half of a sheet of Adorable Scoreable. It's an Adorable Scoreable is 8 1/4 by 11 3/4. So an A5 is going to be 5 5/8 inches wide by 8 1/4 inches tall. Don't do what I just did. Try hard not to put it down to the paper till you're ready for it. This is a big card. Gauging where it goes on the paper is even tough. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop it. Okay, try it again. I'm not going to have any adhesive left there by the time I get done pulling it on and off. I should have used my tape flags for this operation here.
I was just thinking about that.
It would have been a good job for tape flags. Okay, that's gorgeous. still didn't get that straight though. This is irritating me, guys. I'm gonna have to try another card here. A minute. Because I really want this to work out because I like it. It's not straight. Very difficult to pull one completely free and do it again. But I do have a lot of tack off of this now, so I probably can use my tape flags to put it down.
There's an idea.
Okay. Tape flags, which you use to center things that are difficult to center, like this. You just put the tape all the way down the side. I'm kind of shocked I got it off there too, Mary. Worst case, I grabbed another piece of cardstock and another card base because I really want this to work. I like the way it looks. Okay. The nice thing about tape flags is that you can lay them down on top of your image, find the border you want up there, check it to see that it's laying in where you want it on the other parts, and then pull the tape. So much easier than what I just went through. Now, that I like a lot. Should I raise this? Or just let it go?
Let it go.
Huh?
Let it go.
Leave it flat. I love this background against this paper. I can't remember the last time I made an A5 card. And Thelma always tells me, as our art teacher in residence here, that if you have a wider border, put it at the bottom. There we go. I like it a lot. We got lots of layering going on in this card. Nice collage appearance. You're looking like you think something else needs to happen.
No, I was just
Oh,
looking
okay.
to see if it needed 3D, but you already got it on there.
Okay. All right.
Wondering on the butterflies,
Uh-huh.
be outlining their edge of their wings in black so they pop off the paper.
Bryce wants some inking on the butterflies. What our cameraman wants or cameraman gets. It is provided that I can find the tool on this desk. There it is.
This is not as easy as I thought it would be.
Farmer's market today or just tomorrow?
That's tomorrow. Well, Bull Mountain's today, Tiger's tomorrow.
Because I'm going to need more apples soon. Isn't that fun? Look at that, guys. Hey, you're right, Bryce. And a little bit of black on there was good.
Yeah, that helps them pop.
Did you ever get whatever it was I was supposed to send you, Thelma?
Probably not.
I gave it to the ladies and said, put this in your next package, but I can't remember what it was now. It was something. You said, I want that. I sent it to you with your next order. All right, now I had another pumpkin here, which I said we'd do next. And it was the one going the opposite direction. That one I used, that one I did portrait, right? Yeah, I want the landscape one. And I know we have one. This might look good behind a pumpkin.
Alma says no, she didn't get it.
You didn't get it? I have to check around and see. I can't remember now what it was. It was. There's a pumpkin, but that's not gonna go nicely with what I want to use it for, I don't think. I kind of remember what it was now. It was something we made in class. It was like a quilled thing that you wanted. What did I do with that other piece of cardstock? It was right here in front of me. There it is, over there. Oh, that looks yummy. And the dark, what's the dark? I think that looks good. You experiencing pain over there trying to get that to do what you want it to do, daughter?
No, that was a joyous third time's the charm.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a little quilt thing. It was a quilled thing. It was, huh?
An angel.
No. It was, what was it? Huh. Darn it. Well, I guess if you when you're going to do something, you need to put it in an envelope and mail it yourself instead of fooling around and saying, put this in her order. Was it quilled something or other? Boy, I remember it.
Good.
I know it was a little quilled object. But Thelma had never before said, I want that. I said, I'll send it to you. If you didn't get it, I feel bad. Oops. Here she goes again. Got it. Oh, we have
Good job.
house number 2 in her village. Yeah, that's gonna look cute when you have a little front door and stuff.
Yes. Well, the foam board will make this piece come out farther. The roof was harder than I thought it would be.
You're doing well.
I can't think now what that quilt thing was. It's driving me crazy. Okay,
Far trip.
I want, huh?
Said, was that a far trip?
No, it really wasn't. It was not a journey at all. Okay. Let's do 4 3/4 high. By 6 3/4 long.
English Village.
That looks good.
I don't know the two-story one, but I don't know after.
I'm bound to determine to use these big old rub-on sheets. I have to try another rub-on sheet with the flowers and see if we can get those to stand out a little more by putting them on a lighter background. I kind of didn't really like that little butterfly that's headed in there. Huh. Anybody eats frozen waffles? Mary is warning us that there's a big recall on frozen waffles. And I got a nice big place for a greeting up here of some sort. It's actually kind of cool there. Maybe a little squished. What do you guys think? I think this will look okay here. It's okay there, isn't it? It's a little tight, but I think it'll work.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Irene was commenting that your village looks like it's going to be an English village. All right.
Maybe. We'll see.
Any village is a good village.
Yeah.
I like these chipboard sayings we're using this time. Some nice big and small ones. There's a good variety. Really love these rub-on tools they put in their rub-on kits. I'm easily pleased. Little plastic piece. I love it. Didn't get it all. Beautiful thing about these rub-ons is that you can just lay it down, and I'll look and see if there's a smaller title. I do like that one on there, but I agree that it's really pushing the space. There it goes. Oh, do you remember those little milk cartons we had in school, Lauren? The little short ones. Sometimes you still find them in the grocery store with like whipping cream in them.
Yes, I drank orange juice out of them, but yes.
Thelma said she used to make houses out of those.
Well, that would be cute.
And I think that I like the way those vines looked in there last time, so we're going to put some of these peach vines in. We still have plenty of these acetate pieces in the peach, so, and they go great with these, with the spice collection, so don't hesitate to use the peach with the spice. They look good together. I like that layering. Let's see if we have something smaller for our layer. I have autumn. It's not, I'm not sure about the color, although the color's not bad. It's still in the same family. Here's memories. Simply says fall. It's too blocky for there. Perfect pumpkin. How about that one, Mary? You like that better? Okay. So I got this one. There's perfect pumpkin. And then I also had
Autumn.
thankful. So I have to pick one. Here's the smaller and the bigger. Here's thankful. Perfect pumpkin. I need votes.
Irene and Mary voted perfect pumpkin.
Okay. Smaller, smaller. Okay. Anybody else want to vote?
What's the size of the autumn compared to perfect pumpkin? It's the wrong color.
Yeah, I think so too. Perfect pumpkin looks better. Yeah.
Yep.
I like this vine in here. I'm not so sure about this one over here. For some reason, that just makes it fuzzy. Let's take that one out. Maybe. Okay, that is definitely go with the smaller one. Thank you for your suggestion, Mary. Love it when you guys participate. Nope, doesn't add anything, does it? But I do like this one over here. I need a swig of meal. That's what I need.
Maybe you could take a couple of those little pumpkins you have cut out and trim them off and then raise them up. 3D them.
That's a good idea. Put it on the other side there. I like that idea. That's refreshing.
Raise that tag up too.
Huh? You're too late.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. I already
With a
have
finger wiping off.
glue all over it, and it's chipboard. It's already raised. Once again, I'm using the acetate, so I'm going to put tape on it instead of glue because we don't want it popping off later. Liking this. I like Bryce's idea of popping up a piece or two here too. In my house.
Pumpkins already punched out.
Huh?
Board.
What? Oh, I have to cut these, so I don't want the white border on it.
Well, I know. I cut them off.
Well, I could cut those off, or I could take one out of here. It's already.
Opening another pack.
Yep. It's already nicely cut. Pop those up in front. As soon as I figure out what I did with my foam squares. Fun, huh? I like it. Okay. Now, I said I wanted to try another one of these on a lighter background. That is really big. So I have to see if it's even going to fit a 5x7. I can trim it back a little if I have to. That cream colored card. I'm not sure about the pearlescence on it. I wonder, no. I wonder if you could slim that down a little bit and put that on a 4x8. Let's find out. I bet we can. I'll bet we can. I'm not even sure I'm going to cover the back of it with background because it's taking on the entire, although it's going to have some very bright white behind it. What I don't want it to have is too much pattern or darkness in it.
There's one coming up right there. Stop. Back up.
This might be good. Instead of layering with this one, I might have to cut my card down because I want the full 4 inches wide. I don't want to, I think I'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and put this background on. And then, actually, maybe I'll put my ribbon on it first. Yeah, it's 4 inches. Just maybe 4 inches. I can trim it a little bit if I have to. And then I need to trim my card to 8 inches. Still not used to this Tim Holtz trimmer where I have to reach in and find the extension underneath. Ooh, that looks good. So we're going to take this big image and we're going to put it on this card. I'm going to do that next. I'd say we've done a pretty good job of using up our big sheet of rub-ons, guys. What do you think? I'm going to cut the 49 and mark it off the bottom of it because it will transfer just like the other inks will, and I don't want that. This is going to be interesting. I have to choose what part goes on and what part goes off the edge. I like that flower at the top, but I like this at the bottom too. Tough. Tough to decide. That's going to look good. Okay. You know, you guys perk me up so much. I came out here feeling like I was dragging my backside, and now I'm all perky. This is fun. And I like hanging out with you. That's a big old rub-on, though. That's a lot of rubbing. Note to self. Lots of rubbing and big rub-ons. You know what this would be pretty on? This great big rub-on would be excellent on a candle.
Didn't somebody tell you to put it through your
Yes.
thing?
But I haven't tried that, and I'm not going to demo it unless I've tried it. One of my people in class told me you can put rub-ons through your die cutting machine to pressure them into place, but I haven't tried it yet. Did a pretty good job of getting it rubbed on there, I have to say, though, for as big as it is. I still have to decide because I cut this to 4 1/8 inches wide. I still have to decide what part gets cut off a little bit more. I think the top part, I like the vines at the bottom. Okay. But I could just work here all day on these. These would just be continuing to be fun all day long. No, that's exactly the opposite I said I wanted to do. I wanted my vines at the bottom kept. I actually think that does look good there. But I think it has to be inked a little. What do you guys think about here? We're not really overlapping any of our flowers much. Oh, tall one. I'll see the 2-story.
Bring the whole village by the end.
Here's our 2-story. You put little chimneys on some of them.
We were just talking about that. Maybe.
Whoop.
If I can figure out how.
I do like that there. I know it's big, but I like it.
I think it goes with that color.
Yes. Okay. But it probably needs to be inked a little because it's very bright white. Put this back in my pocket or I'll end up in the house without it. Okay. It's pretty. And ink. There's the pad. Where's the brush? There's the brush. My bundled sage is getting a good workout today. Just enough to take the bright white off. What were you saying, Mary? What back?
She's back from feeding Gemma.
Oh, back from feeding Gemma. Okay. Let's see.
backside that might work.
Say what?
Turn it over. Purple flower there, that could work.
I have to get this to slide just a little. My F was falling off the bottom. I was actually looking for a butterfly or something. Huh?
You cut a butterfly off of another tab.
Oh, I actually do have some rub-on butterflies. That's true. I think I'd like it to be dimensional. I think I'd like it to be right about there.
Make his antenna black.
Mm. I don't know. I kind of like it with the orange antenna, and I think you can see them. That one's done. Oh. Okay, now what do we want to make? I made all the big rub-ons. Now I still have some beautiful rub-on butterflies to use and leaves. Let's see what else we want to use here. Open this wildflowers pack. I probably should pick something else from here. Although we have things that look like most of this. Oh, this is an unusual plant. I like it. Very delicate piece. Let's see what that looks like. I might put that on those vines that kind of hid things earlier. Use this really bold color on it. I like that. That's pretty. Let's see what happens if we put that on that light leafy background that disguised our flower earlier. Oh, that's pretty too. They're all pretty. What am I saying? They're all pretty. Maybe I used it all. Or it's on the back side of one of these. That could be too. There it is. Try it with these two. I like that piece. Isn't that pretty? Maybe I want a square card for this. That's pretty. And that's pretty too. Let's see about one of these squares we have down here. Seven. Yeah, really, I do have square cards down here. Oh, I have a craft color card. What would that be like? That's pretty. Like this one? Or do we prefer this one? What do you think, guys? Will it be one or the other? All over or less pattern? There's that one.
This is more.
And here's the other one. All over or less pattern? Get any votes? Love this. Just so unique looking. Looks real. All over, Irene says. Anybody else got a vote? Another swig of meal. Oh, so good. Nobody else gonna vote? Put it on this one. I'm gonna cut this.
2 olives.
Okay. Do 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'll leave some of my craft showing. What was the choice? Well, it's cut now, Mary, but the choice was this all over pattern with this, or the lesser pattern with this. But we're going with the all over pattern because we already cut it now. Another one of those pretty pumpkins on the back. Okay. I am loving that branch. That is just so pretty. Let's see what else is on here that I might want to abscond with. So pretty. I have all the dark green ones already, I think. Oh, there's another little one. Let's see if we want the little one or not. I don't know.
This one.
Maybe we'll do the other one on the other card. Although we're running out of time.
First one.
Uh-oh, tore my leaf just a little. That's not them, that's on me. I just pulled the wrong direction. But the good news is I can glue it right back on. Okay. Boy, I love that. And that's pretty. Nope. Can't get them both on there. Do like that though. Nope, too much. Definitely don't like that. Like that a lot. I may not do an awful lot with this one, guys. I'm liking this a lot just the way it is. You'd think I'd keep track of that tool after I've looked for it this many times.
Ink the title.
Huh?
Ink the title, Mary says.
What I got here? Just get a little green in there and take that stunning white off. Yeah, that looks good on that background now. Okay, I'm gonna put some glue on here. This is just such a beautiful piece right here. I can't believe how beautiful it is. So realistic. It'd almost be a good candidate for sticky specs because of the vines. But then they're paper and they might tear getting it off the sticky specs too. So sometimes you just have to and see what we want here. We want at least one more element, maybe a flutterby or something else. One of those pretty purple butterflies. I have a butterfly lighting that could be pretty. Oh, that looks nice. You know, I think I'm going to put that on there and I'm going to leave it alone because I really like this one just the way it is. I'll fall into this one. Clip it though. This might be pretty to put one of the flowers on these leaves, but I'm really kind of liking the leaves just the way they are. It is pretty. Okay, I have one last piece here, and I had that other background. We still have it, yes. Curious about using this one, and then maybe adding more leaves to it. Oh, that butterfly right there. Okay, what time is it? I'm not going to make it by 2 hours. I'm going to finish this one though. Gosh, it's hard to cut anything off. I'll bring this one in from the side. Nope. What I'm looking for. Doesn't help that I kind of forgot what I was looking for. Do we all want to vote?
I think she was saying the backside of your leaves was pretty too.
Oh,
But too late because you
too late, Mary. I wasn't reading, sorry. Like that too. What it was that was after. I have these pretty rub-ons. That might be really pretty, and then a butterfly. That could be pretty. I like that. Okay. Wow, guys, we've been productive today. All of my crafty friends were busy last night, so we didn't have class, so I didn't start out by making some samples like I did the last time. I didn't mean to do that, but I can do it that way. I can't just make it a top fold card, I guess. Excuse me. Not sick, just seasonal allergies. Why not? Running out of time to overthink it. Okay, rub-on tool. It's here somewhere. Really? Aha! What was that sticking out from under a piece of paper? I thought it was a paper. Mm-mm. Needs something else. What else does it want? I do like the idea of a word. The word looked good there, it just wasn't the right word. Harvest. Good. Together. Gather. We've used a lot of these words. Favorite. Perfect. Harvest.
So that's putting it in an empty space, top right.
Top right. Here? It's kind of big there. Oh, that's kind of interesting when you add that to the mix. Okay, fall favorites. Autumn days. That autumn days could be pretty. Oh, I kind of like that. No, where you were.
You still have thankful.
I think we used it together. Do you like the autumn days? I think that's pretty. Together.
Yes, right there.
Huh? Yes, right there. Okay.
That's the prior though. Little or short one. Autumn.
We also have this autumn, which would look good on here. Okay, what's it going to be, guys?
You gotta give them their choices.
We got autumn. We got an autumn story. We got autumn days. We've got memories. like memories there. This doesn't work.
2 votes for Autumn Days.
Autumn Days. I like that one too. And I like this acetate here. Don't ask me why. I just do. Just like it there. Tape. Tape. You can take this out. That looks empty down there now. Put it back in. It looks like it belongs. Days. It's a little busy, actually, I guess, but I like it there. Back up a little. I like it. This could have maybe, oops, I can't slide that, that's tape. Tearing my paper, it's going to be right there. Okay, let's see what we've done here today, because we're out of time. I could keep going and going and going. I want to, but we need to stop. Okay. Wow. Here are your choices for favorite. Just remembered I was going to put a butterfly in there, but maybe I don't need it. Okay. Here's your choices for favorite card. Here's Autumn Days, we just finished. Leaves. Thoughtful. Hey, that turned out beautiful. Here's Perfect Pumpkin. Spicy. Here's It's a Good Day. We have Autumn. And we have pumpkins. We'll go through them one more time. How many cards did we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 2 hours. Not bad. Okay. So if you haven't already done so, please hit the thumbs up. It makes me feel good. And it tells YouTube that this is a channel that should be recommended. So thumbs up, please. And when we sign off, which we'll be doing in just a minute here, I want you to hit that refresh button up in the corner of your screen and vote on your favorite card from today. We're going to go through these again so you know the titles of the cards and we can vote on which one you like the best, okay? But here we go. Here's Autumn Days. And by the way, if you're not already a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything we're up to. Leaves. Thoughtful. Perfect Pumpkin. Spicy. It's a Good Day. Autumn. Or pumpkins. Okay. We will be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, at 7 p.m. Eastern, or whatever time it is in your time zone. And we will be doing What's New Wednesday and looking at our featured products of the week. So don't miss that. It's a lot of fun to get together and chat with you all. And don't forget to vote, please. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you guys think of today's projects. I really, really quite love them. So we will see you on Wednesday. Until then, let me just say good night, Gracie. Bryce.